RJTI charts versus what you can see is what you can see, and what you can't, then you don't see. I love buying dips, and yet one should have an idea as to what dips to buy, in our opinion, right? I mean, to say buy the dip is so general in its terms, and yet to buy a dip means you have specific price levels where you think support is. If we use the fall from the SP 500 all-time high 6147.43, was the dip to be bought at 5,900, 5,700, 5,500, etc., 4,800? Although many came in around the latter 4,800 level, and the markets have rallied, was this the right dip to buy for the perceivable future? The SP 500 4,800 level was a downside target we projected last year, October, November 2024. But was the 4,800 level supposed to be our lowest target to trade for year 2025? It is unbelievable, yet not really, that fund money managers are leaning toward a few stocks to help dig them out of the hole, especially Palantir, NVIDIA, and Apple, and we surely can see this. But what does that mean for the overall picture? A few stocks possibly higher because of earnings reports that may reflect positive conclusions, and because of such, the whole world economies are to be safe because of a few stocks, right? The calamities that exist around the world presently and the turmoil to come is to take a backseat to a few stocks, and the threat that a country, banks' failures, or other risks should just be thrown in the wind because fund money managers would rather lean on Palantir, NVIDIA, Apple than to accept the global risk that exists today. Or, although it's unimportant to us because we don't utilize fundamentals to help with our projections, yet, what about the discouraging GDP report that sent markets lower on 4/30/2025? What you can see is what you can see, and what you can't, then you don't see. Our foresight, based from my algorithms, offers that the VIX is basing, bottoming out for its next pop higher. It's not a question if the pop is to occur, but we just have to let time unfold the action. But what we know is that nobody believed us in years 2007, early 2018, 2019, 2021. Yet, from what you can see from the chart below, what came next? And then we warned in 2024, and looks like year 2025 had a pop too, right? But what about the tomorrows? For it's not a what, but it is about our projection and expectancy, and warning to all that the VIX is going to explode higher or produce an orderly climb higher. I wonder what a rally produced from Palantir, Apple, NVIDIA, how they will react when the VIX pops. It's easy to see the trees that make up the forest, and it's even easier to see the forest that's made up of trees. But it's not so easy to see behind the forest. Get your Ramo today. RJTICharts.com, driven by infinite wisdom and its proprietary trading systems.